Hi guys, welcome to another video. What is going on at Dior? Why are they getting it so wrong recently? I love Dior, but there is something about it. I think they are just getting it so wrong. Could this be the downfall of Dior? Let's discuss. Let's get going. Dior is one of the top fashion houses in the world. Absolutely no doubt about it. But there is something about Dior that just does not draw me in anymore. And I wish it did. But I've come up with a few reasons why I think that is. The first one, the crazy prices. And yes, compare Dior to Chanel, compare them to Hermes, and they are not quite as expensive. But for what you get, none of these brands are worth that amount of money, are they? And Dior, the prices are absolutely crazy. I have my gorgeous D-joint, which I've talked about quite a lot. I don't love it. I love the colour, I just don't love it. This is just so expensive. And yes, it's beautifully made. I have no issues with the quality of Dior. I've never had any issues with the quality, so I don't think that is contributing to the downfall of Dior, if you like. But the prices are, particularly if it matters to you. To some people it does not matter at all. The resale value of Dior bags is just terrible, absolutely terrible. Does that play into the fact of, would you buy a Dior bag knowing that the resale value is terrible? Should you ever want to sell it in the future? Well, it does come into it a little bit, doesn't it? It doesn't for me because, well, it doesn't. Sometimes I like the comfort. I think that's where I am with it. I like the comfort that if I buy a bag that in the future, if I can get out of it by not losing too much money, you're always going to lose money. And most things, of course you are. They are things. They are just bags. But I'd like the little bit of comfort that should you want to sell in the future, then you probably can. This one, I cannot, and I've done videos about this before, I cannot give this bag away. I have literally tried virtually every avenue to sell this bag. I've tried on here, just saying to you guys, anybody that's interested, let me know. I've had a couple of little inquiries. The price has either not been acceptable and agreed, or it's been too complicated with international delivery and things like that. I've tried other avenues, different resellers, and it won't sell. Now, unless I absolutely give it away, and I've just said I can't give it away. Of course, if I put this on Vestiaire or somewhere like that for £500, it will sell, of course it will. But I won't sell it for 500 because I paid 4,300 for it and it's immaculate. So yeah, the resale value is just terrible. So to some people it matters, to some people it doesn't, but there is something about it that you just have to think about, don't you? So here's where I really think Dior are getting it wrong. I think it's the designs. I do. I know this may be slightly controversial. I love Dior. I really want to love it. The designs to me are twofold. They are either the same old ones, the same ones over and over again. The book tote is still coming out, the Lady Dior is still coming out, the Caro is still coming out. It's just the same, just slightly different variations. And yes, most brands do that. You call them classics. Of course, they've got their staple pieces that they will keep evolving. Or not. They might keep them exactly the same, and of course every brand has to have that, but they're either that or they are just nothing really new is coming, apart from the things that are coming that are just awful. We'll come on to that in a minute. Again, maybe slightly controversial. I honestly think that the designs that are coming through, could you say the classic, or could you say it's a little bit lazy, that they're running out of ideas? Just putting it out there. I'm not entirely sure. I think for me, because I don't love the Lady Dior, and that is the classic bag obviously at Dior, it really narrows down what I can buy from Dior. You then get the things like the Cairo bag, well, that didn't really work for me. I would like a slightly bigger one. They are so expensive for a crossbody leather flap bag. And I know all of these brands are expensive. So they're either very samey or they are just a regurgitation, which I just think is a little bit lazy? However, the new designs that have come out, which could, I think they've had such a missed opportunity on some of these. Some of the new collections, I just don't like them. Let's take, for example, the Miss Dior campaign. On the ready to wear, it wasn't my exact cup of tea, but some of the pieces I think were okay. Like some of the sweaters, it's saying Miss Dior on it, it's fine. Would I buy one at the price they are? No. The bags, no. I just thought they were, I don't know, I just didn't think they were Dior type designs. They weren't for me, and I think there's not many on the website anymore, so I think that collection's been and gone, and it's been quite a disaster. Let me know if you think I'm wrong with that. They've also brought out a couple of other bags that I think they've had such a missed opportunity with. Let's talk about the Toujours bag. I've banged on about the Toujours bag. I thought this could be my big slouchy tote bag in black. I think it's just beautiful looking. They've missed an opportunity, and then when they have taken an opportunity with it, they've then blown it. They have absolutely blown it. Let me explain why. So my problem with the Toujours bag was the length of the straps. I liked the medium size one. I like the large one, but I've got the Neverfull. I've got other bags that are so big. I wanted that medium sized tote. The handles, they do expand, so you can adjust the two little top handles and then you can expand and it makes it into a shoulder bag. And I just thought that was such a missed opportunity for Dior, because one is, you don't want to faff. Sometimes you want it on your shoulder and the next minute you just want to pick it up with the top handles or put it on the crook of your arm. I don't want to have to faff in between. I want both options, I suppose. But the other thing was, even if you made them the biggest they could be, it was still very tight, especially wearing something bulky like this. You wouldn't get it on your shoulder in the medium size. The larger was a little bit better. So I thought they have a missed opportunity here. Then I see they've got the vertical Toujours bag coming out, which is, and again, it is a smaller bag to be fair, but it's got an actual shoulder strap, detachable shoulder strap. And I think, yes, this is what we want, something to be able to just throw over the shoulder. But this size of bag is quite a small bag, and it makes it a really cute potential crossbody bag. But no, the strap is too short. Oh, honestly, we saw this when we were in London. Now, Steph tried this on, Steph from Handbagaholic, in the baby pink, and it is beautiful, but it is a short shoulder strap. It doesn't go crossbody. It says on the website that it goes crossbody. It doesn't. It's short. Slightly misleading, maybe. Maybe if you're a certain height or shape or whatever, maybe it would go crossbody, but certainly not on me, it wouldn't. And I just thought it's a missed opportunity. You've actually gone to the trouble of putting a strap onto this bag and you've made it non-adjustable yet again. And also, maybe I'm wrong with this, but because the zipper goes, it's like a longer zipper at the end, so it has a bit that sticks out, if you like, and then the strap goes onto the end of that bit of zipper, it just looks odd. And I'll put some pictures here. It just looks odd because it's like the zipper. Anyway, I'm just not a fan. I think they've got another missed opportunity with the Groove bag. This should have been an absolute winner, I think. When this was coming out, I was so excited. I thought, this is Dior's Speedy. This is the Boston bag style. They've never really had one like this, to my knowledge, but it's going to have the canage leather. It's going to be lovely. This is going to answer all my prayers for Dior. It is so boxy. There's no give in it whatsoever. There's no slouch, and I know not everyone likes slouch, but if you're wearing something crossbody, you don't want anything too boxy. It just sticks off your body, and I just think, again, missed opportunity there, and that one hasn't done well at all. Dior have also brought out some new styles. Now, is this called the D Journey? It's not horrible, but it's not anything, is it? It doesn't really grab you. And I just think, oh, is that the best of the new innovation that Dior can come up with? Sort of a slouchy, hobo-y bag, but I don't know, it's just, there's nothing that spectacular about it. I don't know. There's also another bag, was it called the Jolie bag? And on the face of it, this looks like a really nice bag, but it is so heavy. I've actually seen this in the flesh. It is really heavy, and it's also just so expensive for such a small, in effect it's like it's a mini bag. It's not really wallet on chain, it's bigger than that, but it isn't a massive bag. And yeah, I just thought it was really expensive. Now I hear there may be changes afoot. It may be that Jonathan Anderson is going from Loewe and he's going to Dior. I don't know if it's all rumours, I've no idea. I don't keep up to any of these things that much, I have to admit. But maybe Dior realise they have to make some changes because it's just not working. They've obviously had bad press in the past about the sweatshop situation, which seems to have disappeared. Who knows what's happening with that? I think they know that changes need to be made. So what will Jonathan Anderson bring? He's quite quirky, isn't he? And the designs that he comes up with, is this going to fit with Dior, or do Dior need shaking up like that, something completely different? I'm interested to see because I've always loved Dior. I think the customer service in Dior is amazing. I want to love Dior. I really want to love it. I love the customer service. Honestly, my sales associate in Manchester, Susie, is one of the nicest people you will ever meet. And I want to buy from her, I really do. But at the minute, there's nothing that grabs me. It's just my thoughts. What do you guys think about Dior? Are you loving Dior? Is it having a moment? I think it's having a moment of, yeah, of doom, if you like. And I think they definitely do need to make changes. Otherwise, yeah, nothing will be drawing any of us back. What do you guys think? Let me know. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on another one.